Good evening. Good evening. You can all be seated. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. Let me first say, on behalf of Andrea, who couldn't be here today, she has a schedule too. I used to be able to come home back in Texas, open the front door, and say I'm home. Now, I come home and look through the 132 rooms that encompass this great, fantastic people's house, and I go look at the schedule, and I see where she is now. And to be honest, I'm very, very proud of her. She's getting ready to take her national certification test here in just a couple of days, and so I can't be more proud of her and all the educators throughout our country for the fine job they do. I want to welcome a few of our board members here today: Nancy Abell, Julie Andrews, David Ford, and many others of the Ford Theater. Thank you so much for your hard work and dedication in this fantastic and historical facility here in our nation's capital. You know, it was almost 200 years ago this year that Ford's Theater first opened. Washington, in those days, for the most part, a village of modest frame houses, dirt roads, chickens, and livestock everywhere. Sounds almost like back home in Texas. The theater manager, John T. Ford, came here from Baltimore because he realized that Washington had a large natural audience. The thousands were here with little to do, but Ford's Theater did much more than give the troops a way to fight off their boredom. It brought pleasure and refreshment to the heart of a city struggling with the Civil War. Think how uplifting it must have been to the people who crowded this theater in those dark days, to be able to laugh, to be able to take part in an evening that lifted them out of themselves. His biographers tell us that Mr. Lincoln loved the theater, and nothing could have pleased him more than performances that he saw here. And I've heard a story about many times, and this is before the days of motorcades and Secret Service protection and that sort of thing. Maybe not Secret Service protection, but in the early days of it, President Lincoln would do a day's work and then take the walk down to Ford's Theater, something you cannot do today as president. Today, the village of Washington has become a great international city, even a center of culture and the arts. But the work of this splendid little theater remains unchanged. To refresh, to uplift, to give joy, and so, in supporting Ford's Theater, we're helping to preserve a piece of our own history and to provide a theater of the highest standards for the audience today. May Ford's first, close to 200 years, be followed by 200 more years to come. And I can say this, I have not been able to attend an event yet at the Ford's Theater. I shouldn't say not able to, but just haven't got it scheduled to go there. But I am looking forward to attending an event in the near future, I hope, in the Ford's Theater. I did take a tour, and the history of the place is just phenomenal. If any of you in the audience ever want to do it, it is a fantastic tour, and it shows you where history was made. You get to go up, not into, but to get to go up into the box where President Lincoln was, and such history was made in that theater, and such history does continue. So, again, thank you very much for your hard work and dedication and what you do for the theater. It is greatly appreciated by this administration. And I can tell you that we are a firm believer in the cultural arts and arts and humanity in general. So thank you all very much again for your hard work, and may God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America. Thank you all very much. Thank you.